Hi guys, so Homesteading Hannah here, and I'm going to do a video today on yogurt. So we've got right now one dairy goat that I milk every morning. Soon we're going to have two. And so we go through a ton of yogurt in this house, just because it's so quick, it's easy, it's packed full of fat and protein, super good for you. All of our yogurt is raw, and I love yogurt just because it's set and forget. So real quick, I thought I might run through all of our basics. So yogurt, all you need is culture and milk. And when I say culture, what I mean is the easiest way to do that is to have a little bit of yogurt from the last time you made it and just mix it right into your fresh milk and set it in a warm sunny spot and let it go for a couple hours. I like to put mine in the dehydrator and leave it in there for about 4 or 5 hours, set to 105. But like I said, a sunny window is going to do just fine. It might take a smidge longer, but don't worry, it'll still come out, appropriately and taste great. I find that the longer you culture a yogurt, the more sour it gets. The less time you culture it kind of at a high heat, the more creamy textured, less tangy it gets. And then once it's been setting for a little while, you drain the whey, kind of mix it up to kind of really creamify it so it's got that really nice texture, and you're done. So I've got a couple examples here that I wanted to show you. So the first is, this is some yogurt that I made yesterday. I make half-gallon batches, so I'm starting to drain this one. But it takes me about 2 days to get this much milk to make yogurt. I pop in 2 tablespoons of my culture from the last time I made yogurt. I always save a little bit in the fridge, and then I've also frozen it. So my culture is 3 years old. And you can totally freeze it for up to 6 months if you don't really think that you're going to make yogurt very often, or for like me, when we've got dairy goats that we don't always milk 365 days out of the year. Makes it really helpful. You can get your starter culture at an online store. I looked at the prices. They're under 20 bucks depending on how much you want to spend. You can get some freeze-dried yogurt, which may or may not have active enzymes and bacteria in it, for about 7 bucks, or you can spend as much as $15 for the really good Bulgarian culture. But like I said, it lasts forever. It freezes really well. Your other option is to go to the grocery store and just get some really nice high-quality yogurt that has as many cultures on the back of the label as possible, and pop in a little bit of that, and then you've got your own culture. I always suggest don't get the flavored stuff because it's going to taste like strawberry yogurt for months. So get plain if you can. And other than that, you can start making yogurt. So once I let it sit in the dehydrator for, like I said, I normally set mine at 105 for 4 or 5 hours, or stick it in a sunny window. It definitely needs a warm spot. The cooler it is, the longer it's going to take if it's going to actually manage to culture at all. So once it's done, I pop it in the fridge just to kind of get it cool, and then I turn around and I pour it in a colander and strain off all the whey. You can eat it right out of the jar like I showed you, but I find the texture to be more runny. It's almost like drinkable yogurt. So what I then do is I strain it, and depending on how thick you want it, is how long you drain the whey. I let mine drain as much as possible because I like it getting super thick, like Bulgarian or Greek yogurt. That's my favorite. And a little something to take notice is the fact that I make a half a gallon of yogurt. This is how much whey drains off. Almost a third. 2/3 of whey drains off, and what's left over is really only about this much yogurt. But like I said, it totally depends on how thick and creamy and how much you want to spend draining the whey. And I just honestly, I feed my whey to my chickens, to my pigs. Dump it in your garden. You can use it to make cheese. Ricotta and mozzarella both need whey. I also use it to make beans. So your whey is not going to go to waste. But anyway, yeah. If you've got any questions on how to make yogurt, go ahead and ask me in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time on Homesteading Hannah.